Hello. It's alright, Bo, that was just me cracking a piece of wood. It's alright. Oh, bless you, I'm sorry. Go on, you go and do your wee. Alright, I'll be quiet now. Hello. I have got a new microphone. A little tiny thing that you just plug in and we're done. So hopefully it's going to work pretty well. I know my last one wasn't, well, it's £4. So that's about it really, that's all you need to know. Yeah, my last one, well, the one before, it was going intermittent every now and then, and what I'd noticed is even though I plugged it in to the camera, it used to come out again slightly, so the connection was only there you know, if and when it wanted to be. So this one is just, you know, there's nothing on me. You know, I've had this big muff diver on my shoulder for the last few years really. Now there is no need, it's all on the camera and you should be able to hear me pretty good. It's omnidirectional, so you know, if I turn the camera around, Bodie, don't lick, I can see you from 100 yards. See, I've got good eyesight. My eyes are good, I can see 365 million light years away. The sun, I can see the sun. So my eyes must be pretty good. Just waiting for my little dog, not sure. Oh, I can. Yes, I can see him. Hello, darling. Hello. Let's go. So it's omnidirectional, so if I turn the camera I can turn the mic as well, just twist it, and it should be good. Is somebody licking over there? Getting ready to. Anyway, so look at the, oh, you can't really see the sky. It's all cloudy today and it's much better. I even got a pair of shorts on. What the bloody hell's this? You thought that was a pube, you were wrong. It's a bit of cotton. So I even got a pair of shorts on because according to the car it's 20 degrees, but it feels, it's slightly muggy, but it does feel like 18, 19 degrees, which is lovely for a change. Now I'm in the UK, if you don't know, so what we do over here in the glorious UK, we moan about the winter for about 6 months of the year, and then we moan about the summer for about a month per year, and then the rest of the time we moan that it's either too cold or it's not warm enough. That is what we do. So I can use, because I've got a new mic, I can be here and you can hear my voice perfectly well. Because it was on here, if I went here then my voice would fade off a little bit from this side, but if I, as long as I'm facing the camera, then we're okay. So as I say, you should be able to hear me hopefully better, but you know, at least the same as what it was last time. Let's hope so anyway. If not, get over it. It's not up to me. I paid for a mic. If it don't work, it don't work. Yeah, so we're just on a bit of a bimble, as you see. Just come for a chill out. As I'm making this, it's Friday, so the usual is applicable on a Friday evening, which is a lovely Chinese. My socket is getting much better. I still can't eat hard things like chips or crisps on that side. I have to be a bit careful. I made a few errors as well, you know, but you only do it a couple of times. Let me just move my mic down, you see, without touching anything. So yes, that's what we got this evening, and this morning we're going to have a bimble for an hour or so, and I've got a friend popping round a bit later, and as I say, then my evening, so it's all good. So I've got a joke for you. In fact, I've got two jokes. One's I might leave one for the premiere. I think I will. Oh, by the way, I'm going to have a premiere at the end of... Hey, come on now. The end of next month. So the end of July. Don't know what date, because I haven't looked, but it'll be the last Thursday normally. But I can tell you a joke that is passable. It's a glorious tree, look. Okay, so there's a guy walking in the country and he passed a farm gate and there's a little stall there and it said spuds, £5 a bag, sprouts £1 a bag, turnips 50p each, parsnips £1 a bag, and paracetamol £1.50 for 24. And the bloke scratched his head and he thought, that's an odd thing. Surely they don't make paracetamol on a farm. Anyway, looks like this tree's wearing a bit of a skirt. Look at that. So the farmer came out and this bloke sort of stood looking at the sign, scratching his head. He said, "You're right there, can I help you?" And the bloke said, "I'm a bit intrigued as to your sign." He says, "Oh, can I help you then?" And he said, "Well, it says, you know, potatoes £5 a bag, that's fair enough, you know, and you know, turnips 50p each, and you know, £1 for this, £1 for that. I get all that, but £1.50 for paracetamols, for 24 paracetamols, I don't get that." And the farmer says, "Well, I'm a pharmacy." Bodie, you're licking. Pharmacy. I'm a pharmacy. Anyway, that's not one of my jokes. Somebody told me, I told you. So don't blame me. Oh God, somebody's been bloody sick. First thing in the morning. Where's my dog? Oh look, just walked past a squirrel and a pigeon. Hello, Bobo. Oh, something on my leg. No, I'm not. He wants to play. I'm not going up there, my love. Not at the moment. Maybe on the way back. There's a lot of gnats and flies and stuff. You know, like mosquitoes this time of year, which is a right pain, and I've managed to avoid them so far, apart from 2 days ago when I was out on a bit of the bimble. You might have seen me through the I walked through the river a little bit for the solstice. It was all good fun, but where there's damp, you often get things, and I think the mosquitoes were out. I didn't see any, but on the drive back I was itching on my side, and by the time I got home, got a bloody lump on my side, and then I noticed there's another lump on my back, and they had a little go at my arm. Bloody things. Hey, it does happen. I spend a lot of time, as you know, really out with the trees and just bimbling and just enjoying. So I'm going to get some. Bode, come here. No, come here. Thank you. Right, they're training dogs there. Just wait there, Bode. No, just wait there. Wait. There you go, I'll pop them on the lead because they are training their dogs, so I don't want Bodie to interfere because that might upset them. Back in a sec. Yeah, so we're back. Look at all this lot. I've never seen so many going all the way over the lake, right up to that bridge and all the way to the farthest shore. I've also never seen them so bloody quiet. Anyway, so on the bench. It's always nice. Glorious just to be, just to chill. It's okay, bud. Wow. Always said the same, you know, nature just heals, doesn't it really? It takes the stress out of the day. Beautiful. There is no blue sky whatsoever today. It's very, very cloudy, hence the temperature being apparently 20 degrees. So we're both doing well. Me and my lovely little boy, who's a bit scared. Yeah, we're both doing well. Nothing much to report really. I think things are going fine. I still haven't heard any results regarding the heart monitor. 24 hours I had done, but that's a good sign anyway. They just keep an eye on me, and if there was a problem they'd let me know straight away, so there isn't a problem. Yes, I have heart disease, I know, but as long as I'm sensible and I'm on medication for it, you know, I think we're doing okay. That's what I think. The socket itself is healing, which is good in the, you know, tooth extraction that I had. The other thing was, in the last couple of months I've had that constant lethargy, that tiredness, you know, that's bloody crippled me really. I'm still tired, but not as much. So I know they said it's going to take 4 to 6 weeks, and I think it's been about 4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks on medication, and I do feel a bit better. Not fantastic, but I do feel a bit better. So as far as I'm concerned, that's a step in the right direction. That's a good thing. And nothing much really to report. We're just chilling. Thought I'd bring you along for a little bit of a bimble, and just to say, just be. I see so many people charging around, rushing around, trying to do this and do that, and I think just be. Just take a breather, just for a minute, just be. I've been speaking to my neighbour over the last few months, and he's not very well, and they've signed him off work for a month, and he keeps on saying, but he's been saying it maybe a year or more, he thinks he's going to give up work, and then he talks himself into going back to work, and you know, a month later he says, I think I'm going to give up work, and it's around, you know, it goes round and round and round. But he's always busy. When he's off sick, and instead of getting himself well, he's kind of busy doing the garden, doing something with a house, you know, doing his van up or whatever he's doing, and he's doing this and doing that and doing, you know, and I think, my God, you know, I don't use half of his energy, and I still go and have a nap in the afternoons, still. And I need to, and I think that's what you should do. You've got to listen to your mind, listen to your body. What's in your heart and soul? What do you need? What do you really need? And whatever you need, then that's the best thing for you. And maybe he needs to be busy, rushing around. But if he's ill, I don't understand it. How can you get better if you're not going to look after yourself? Anyway, another look at these. We're going to make a move. So Bodhi has been very, very good. Very, very good. He hasn't pulled. Yeah, so we're going to go to my favourite part of this area, I think, just for 20 minutes, half an hour, and then slowly make our way back to the car. Oh, it's so nice to have a bit of cool air. Shouldn't complain, but we do. We're British. Yeah, so I'm going to go to the woods. Yeah, so just before I go to the woods, I just mentioned about the premiere. So the premiere will be the end of July. So I'll let you know when at a later date, but you'll see it on my Facebook or whatever. So it'd be great if you can join me. It's always good for a laugh and a chat and stuff. And I will keep the other joke about the farmer for the premiere because it's a bit naughty. Alright, I'll see you in the woods. Hello again, my lovelies. So my favourite woods. It's getting warmer, but no real sunshine. There's a lot of bright light, so I think it's going to be a sunny afternoon maybe. We'll wait and see. You see what I mean? Wow, it gives me so much. The woods. Yeah, so I was talking about my neighbour and just being, really. I think it's important just to be, okay, you can be busy, you've got work to do, you've got your home life, you've got this, you've got that, whatever. It's so important to find some time just to be, just to do nothing, just to chill, you know. It's crazy to rush around. I had a mate years ago, unfortunately he's dead now, bless him. There was something wrong really in the fact that he was kind of 100 miles an hour all the time. And I never understood it, and I was living in a mobile home at the time, and he would come and see me sometimes and he'd drive me absolutely potty in my mobile home. He'd sit down, then he'd stand up, and then he'd walk to the kitchen and he'd come back. He didn't know what he was doing, and I said, what are you doing? I said, sit down, man. So he'd sit down and he'd stand back up, sometimes in the same movement, you know. And he'd say, can I go and get a drink of water? And I said, well, I've just got you one, you know, I'll fancy another one, you know. So he'd go off to the kitchen and he'd come back and he'd say, oh, can I go and have a wee? So he'd go and have a wee and he'd come back and he'd do this and he'd do, and he'd say, oh, what's that on the coffee table? And he'd be up and down, up and down. I said, sit down, man, sit down. You know, he couldn't do it. He could not do it. And I used to feel absolutely exhausted. And I didn't move, but I felt exhausted having him visit. He was a nice guy, but we never know what's going to happen in our life, do we? He was 27 and went out one evening to play snooker, which he used to on a weekly basis. He wasn't up to it when he got there, he just didn't feel like it. So he ordered a pint and he sat there watching the rest of the guys play snooker and sipping on his pint. He used to have a couple of pints, 2 or 3 pints, but that particular evening he just had the 1 pint, and the barman said he didn't look right, and he said to him a couple of times, you alright? And he said, oh, I don't know, I feel a bit off really. Anyway, he said, I'm going to go home. So he left early, and he left over half his pint there, so he really wasn't well, I suppose. And he went home. He was living at his parents' place, and his mum said, oh, you're back early? And he said, yeah, I don't feel right, I'm going to go to bed. She said, all right, love, see you in the morning. And he went upstairs and got into bed, and in the morning she went to wake him up and he died, bless him. And the autopsy said that he had something wrong with his heart, like a hole in the heart or something that was never ever picked up. And yeah, that was it, at the age of 27. And that was kind of awful for all of us, you know. We was all going through various stuff in our lives and what have you, and you know, to have, hello my love, Hello baby, I love you. To have him die was, you know, unbelievable. One of the reasons, lots of reasons really why I wear nail polish sometimes is, I've told you this before really, but he used to wear nail polish on his little finger nearly all the time. So everybody at the funeral decided to wear nail polish. And I think they put on the little finger, and whether people read that or not, I don't know, but loads of people just turned up with nail polish all over the place. And where are you, Bode? Bode, where are you, mate? Bode! You. Honestly, where are you going? Anyway, so make the most of your life really, and just, if you can spend this amount of time sitting on a bench, close your eyes and breathe, take it all in, chill out. A lot of people think it's waste of time, you know, when you're doing nothing, but actually you're not doing nothing, you're doing a lot, hell of a lot, you know. You're putting things to bed, you're organising things in your mind, whatever you're doing, you know, but you're also settling the system down. And as we know, if you settle the system down, you calm the mind, blood pressure comes down, you have less heartbeats, you know, you see more, you hear more, you smell more, you feel calm, relaxed, better, and the whole day will go better. And if you've got a problem to deal with, then the problem seems easier. Oh, bloody things on my legs. I'm going to have some bites on my legs, I think, today. Anyway, so whatever you're doing, have a glorious day and just try and be, even for a minute or two, just be, just chill out and just be. Okay, and don't forget, premiere the end of July. Yeah, that's your early warning. Yeah, so we will see you then, but I'll see you obviously between now and then. So take good care of yourselves and be well.